Jonathan BJ Hayes here, local realtor in beautiful Port St Lucie, Florida. Welcome back once again to the home of Port St Lucie Real Estate. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the videos, like the videos, and tell a friend about the wonderful things going on here in beautiful Port St Lucie, Florida. So guys, today we are going to talk about weekend projects. Yes, weekend projects are great for getting that honey-do list done. Well, in this case, I'm trying to give you some things for you as home sellers as you prepare to sell your house so you can get maximum value and attract people to your house. Market is changing. You need ways to stand out. Outside of pricing your house properly, making it look very, very appealing goes a long way. So here's a few tips that will help you in today's market. So tip number one of weekend projects, least expensive, paint. Apply fresh paint. So if you go to every room and you freshen up and you paint, man, it goes a long way. There's nothing like a house with fresh paint on the inside. When people come in, it's going to look fresh. And not only inside, so inside is great. If you could have somebody do the outside, even better. Yes, I know it's pricey to paint the house on the outside, but it's one of those investments where you could literally turn like a $5,000 exterior paint job. We're going to get your money back from that one. You know, $5,000 paint job can go a long, long way. And if you're handy, you can do it yourself. But even if you don't want to do the exterior, the interior, hey man, a couple $100, paint the interior of the house. You can do it with the family or you can hire professionals. You know, the inside, most people usually just do it themselves. But definitely do it because it adds real value pretty cheaply to the house, and we can get that value back for you pretty easily. Number two, upgrade the cabinets. So yeah, upgrading the cabinets are another great way to return value back to you in the sale of your home. So I know a lot of times, you know, people will come in, well, let's do it this way. Kitchen and bathrooms are what sell homes. A lot of times you don't have to do a full remodel. And a lot of the cabinets, especially now, you don't even have to replace them. If you have cabinets that are, you know, done in the last 10 years, most of them are actually wood in good solid cabinets. You can have them refaced. You know, for like $1,000, you can have somebody come in, reface them, and change the color. So, you know, 5 years ago, actually about 8 years ago, the big color was chocolate brown. Everything was chocolate brown. Now, if you go to these models, everything is either white or light gray. Well, you can create that same look. You don't have to rip the cabinets out in all cases. You may be able to reface them. It's a great way to add value to the home and a great project for you to take on. Next thing, number three, that you could do that won't cost you a whole lot of money, but can give you that wow factor and pop, add a backsplash. Oh my goodness, I can't tell you what a backsplash can do for a kitchen. You could take just a plain kitchen, you know, all white walls and appliances, and it just looks bleh. You go to Home Depot on a Saturday or Sunday, and you find yourself a backsplash that'll pop. It makes it look so much nicer and so much more modern and attractive. Man, I highly recommend adding a backsplash. It's something, once again, that's not going to cost you too much money, and it's going to give you a great return. Number four, this one you might not think about, but it's a big deal. Pest control. We live in Florida, so we know termites, ants, lizards, all the above, they exist. Get a pet service. Call a local company. There's many of them, but come have the house treated for termites. Have an exterminator come, make sure there's no ants, all of the above, set the bait traps. And it really, really goes a long way. Because I got to tell you, a lot of people who come up from north, come down, they are paranoid with the lizards, the ants or whatnot. And if you can tell them, hey man, we don't have to worry about this. We have pest control. And take a look at this. Here's my last pest statement bill. You're covered, and it comes along with the house. Man, good stuff. Won't cost you a ton of money. We can get your value back. And the last one, increase your curb appeal with outside mulch, cutting the grass, some trees, some brushes. Lawn maintenance is the first thing people see when they come to your house. I highly, highly, highly recommend. I'm not saying you've got to resod the lawn, any of that. All I'm saying is give it some curb appeal. If you're selling the house once a week, make sure the grass is cut. Rake the leaves. Other things like add mulch around the trees. You want to make this aesthetically pleasing, and as more aesthetically pleasing we can make it, the easier it is to sell your house, and the more money I'm going to be able to put in your pocket. So there you go. Jonathan B.J. Hayes here, giving you a few tips on some weekend projects that you can do, and not just do to waste your time, but actually do. And I can say, look, this project is going to help put more money in your pocket when we sell this thing. Till we meet again, guys, Jonathan B.J. Hayes here. Stay safe and be blessed.